Hey everyone, it's Lori from Scraps by Sissy. Happy Thursday. Can you believe it's the last Thursday of 2021? Goodness gracious. This year just flew by, didn't it? I remember my mom saying way back when that be careful, time's gonna fly. You know what? She was right. She was right about so many things. So, it's good to be back. I know it's been a while since I was here. We had Christmas and I got sick. Oh, that's all past us now. So let's show you what we're working with today. We're playing with the December 2021 paper pumpkin, and it's called A Lot of Fun. Is that what it's called? Oh, Lots of Fun. I was close. I know there was a lot of people that didn't really care for this kit, but I knew I was going to like it. It's these little faces that you can stamp on these that just kill me. They are so stinking cute. So you could make, 3, 6, 9 cards, and they've got these really cute embellishments. I just love enamel embellishments. A little bit of twine, you know how I am with twine. And all of the envelopes are lined with these cute, there's a couple different patterns. Let's get everything out here so you can take a look at it. So here are the envelopes. You got the blue one. Do I have a brown one left? I used one of the brown ones for I opened it up and used the inside of this for an embellishment on my layout that I'm going to show you. And then here's one with the cherries. Well, it goes with the cherries. Those aren't exactly cherries. Hi, Beth. How are you this morning? We missed you last night at Kit Night. And then here's the third envelope that has this bright and cherry stripe. And then the card bases have these watercolor look on a couple of them. There's this one. There is this one, and then I'm on the third one now. I'll show you here in a second. It is got this gingham-like pattern to it. I'll show you that when we get ready to create our gift card today. And it has some vellum layers, and there's speech bubbles. But it's the fruit and the toast that they're so stinking cute. You have the sunny side up eggs and the bananas and cherries. We just had a blast last night at my kit night. So let's go ahead and I'll show you what we're going to be working on today. Oh, I guess I should show you the stamp set too, huh? That would help. Let me put this box down. Here, and it's a pretty large stamp set for paper pumpkin standards. And yes, they are very punny. You are cherry sweet. I'm sorry, that's the pits, and that's for the cherries. Have these two little happy faces, and they are two different sizes. The little one is for the cherries, and the bigger one is for the banana. I guess you could put one on the egg, too. Slice of toast, another speech bubble. But it's just too stinking cute for me. Way back in the day before I became a demonstrator, I used to follow a stamp company. They're no longer a business, but they did face images. And like I said, I always loved them, so I was excited when I saw this. So this is my scrap layout. And been saving this picture. You hang on to them long enough, you're always going to have something show up that goes perfect with it. This is little Charlie when he was about 2, and he's sitting in the chair. This chair, there's a little bit of history behind it. My grandfather, so that would be his great-great-grandfather, made this chair for me when I was a little bit younger than he is here. And my husband had it reupholstered. I mean, we dragged this thing from Southern California to Northern California. It sat in a barn for years, but I was never going to let Larry get rid of it. So the Christmas that my daughter was pregnant with Charlie, Larry took the chair and had it reupholstered and new stuffing. And they used, you can see, there's little nails. Those are the original nail heads that they used to upholster this the chair with way back in the day. So he loved sitting in that chair. So he's sitting there watching cartoons, and it was probably Cars. He loved that movie. And of course, there's Chloe sitting here begging. And the little saying, "I loaf you," I thought was just perfect for that. And then there's the little toast. This circle back here is actually, like I said, it was the inside of one of the envelopes. I cut it and punched it out. And this is the negative piece to one of the card fronts. I haven't put my cards together yet. I was too busy making my alternates. And then I used the toast image to stamp my background. Note to self, do it before you add your pictures, but I think it turned out okay. And then I used one of the Taylor tag dies to create my journaling tag. So, and I used a couple of the little embellishments. This piece of designer series paper is actually from the In Good Taste set. Okay, there's my layout, and then here is the gift card holder we're going to make today. Isn't that cute? I'll give you all the measurements. So the measurements on my layout, the In Good Taste, is 12 by 12. The pool party layer is 10 by 10. I had a very vanilla layer that was cut at 9 3/4 by 9 3/4, and then the matting here is this card base. This is one of them too, and it makes the perfect photo mat because it looks like it's layered, but it's not. And I just cut it in half, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then my photo I trimmed down to 3 3/4 by 5 so that you could see some of that plaid behind it. Yes, they are very treasured memories, Beth. Okay, so for our card holder, gift card holder, brain fade. It's been a while since I was here. I told you, you just never know what's going to happen here. So I took one of the card bases and I cut it in half for this also. Cut it 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then these 3 pieces of cardstock are the back half of the card. They're cut at 4 inches by 2 3/4, 4 inches by 1 3/4, and 4 inches by 1. Then the base for the card holder is 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, and it's scored at 3 and at 6. And then this little strip of Daffodil Delight that goes underneath the little speech bubble is 3/4 of an inch by 3 1/8, and that was just a scrap in my bin. So I didn't cut my card base, so you can see how that'll all work, but this is your gift card holder here. So we'll work with that in just a minute. Set that aside. Don't need this. And this shows you what this card base looks like. And there's the little banana we're going to use. Little speech bubble. So I brought my trimmer over. So we're just going to cut at the score line on the card base. Move all these things out of the way. See if I can try and create a neater workspace here. Not likely, but we're going to give it a shot. So we're going to cut right there on the score line. And that's our base for the gift card holder. I'm going to trim this down to 4 inches. Excuse me. Don't need that little strip. Now we need a 4 by 2 3/4, 1 3/4 by 4, and then the last remaining piece is a 1 inch by 4 inch. So you use every bit except for that little teeny strip that held the score marks. Pretty good, huh? All right, so that part is done. We'll go ahead and stamp these pieces now. We'll get that out of the way. The ink spot in this kit was early espresso, and you know what? I didn't bring over my early espresso, so I'll just pull the one out of the kit. Worst case scenario, I walk over to the, here it is. There we go. And this is the little ink spot. Everything up here. Just make sure I don't slice my thumb on camera. That wouldn't be fun. Get press open, 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 open. There we go. Okay, so for the top piece, I'm going to use the little splatter. Well, they're supposed to look like mold spores because one of the phrases is let's grow mold together. I thought that was a little bit off, but that's okay. It works. And we're just going to stamp randomly. Let's see. Chloe's in here getting a little nervous. Larry's out in the garage. You know, he's going to start one of those machines. She just knows it. So I hope y'all had a good Christmas. We had a really good one. With 3 girls, sometimes it can be a little dramatic, but it turned out really good this year. Okay, so there's the top. Now we're going to stamp this little piece. And just create our own designer series paper. We actually made a gift card holder at our December club using this same pattern. And then we used the Whimsy and Wonder paper. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to use the banana to create a piece of designer series paper that goes on the inside. It's okay, Chloe. It's not going to get you. You'd think he'd know I'm on Facebook Live, right? Not so much. Now you're not really going to see all of this because it's going to be in the hidden underneath the gift card, but you want to have something back there. Okay, we'll stamp our sentiment and then we'll be done with the stamping part. This one says celebrate, go bananas, which I'm glad to see that there was something to do with birthdays because we need to get our stash created for birthdays. I'm going to stamp it over to the left so that we have room for the banana. Make sure I try and get this straight. It's kind of hard with the camera right where my head usually goes. Close enough. All right. All our stamping is done. Put him back in the box. Oh no, it's not all done. We have the face on the banana. I forgot that part. And the hat. Okay, so we have the bigger of the faces, the little smiley face for our banana. We're just going to stamp it. You want to stamp it kind of towards the fatter part of the body. And then we'll stamp the glasses. And make sure you can see the little eyeballs in the glasses. And that should have you all lined up. There you go. Kind of look like my glass frames. And let's see, we're going to need that hat. So let's put this guy together. We'll put him aside for the moment. Now, you can see when you fold this up, there is a short side. So we're going to use a retired punch. And in my sample, I punched it rather high. I used a smaller punch, so I've got a bigger one so that you can see more of our designer series paper. You just want to stick it in there and try and get it as close to the center of the card base as possible. There we go. Oof, that kind of mangled it. Time to sharpen my circle punch. Just use a little piece of foil and it'll all be good. All right, so we're going to start putting this together. We're going to add a little bit of seal. This is the top part. And it's going to go right here with a 1/4 inch all the way around. And we're going to add a piece of the bumblebee gingham ribbon around it. You could tie it in a bow, tie it in a knot, whatever is easiest for you. We're just going to tie it in a knot. It's a little bit quicker. You want to keep it as far to the left as you can. That way your sentiment label will fit. Pull that a little bit tighter. Tuck this in. There we go. Got his little legs to create a little faux bow. Now, we'll add our sentiment to... Now, you could trim off the little tail there for the speech bubble, but the banana is actually going to cover it. Set that on there like so. Oops, that's not very straight. You can tell it's been a while, right? Let's get our little spatula guy out. Just kind of use him to work underneath the adhesive. Just kind of slide it over. There we go. Now, make sure we have somewhat even on all sides. Close enough. All right, so now we're going to add dimensionals to this guy to put him, attach him over the ribbon. Normally I like to have them straddle the ribbon, but this is not quite wide enough. So if you find that when you attach your sentiment like this and it wobbles a little bit, just add a little bit of your mini glue dots underneath to make it secure. So now we're going to add him with another dimensional, just like so. And it's going to hide that little speech tail, just like that. And where are those cute little guys? These things are so cute. I hope we get some new ones in. This is the, I should finish my sentence. I hope we get these in the new catalog. This is the dimensionals and the mini glue dots that they have included in the kit. Okay, so I like using the paper piercer to get my dots off. Alright, just kind of pick one up here. I know there's a lot of people, let's try this. I know a lot of people use the putty end. Let's see. I'll probably not have enough in here, right? Oh, good, we did it. Oh, we almost don't have enough room for this guy. Well, that does seem to work pretty good for the embellishments. Okay, so I changed my mind. I like the putty end. I'm allowed to change my mind. How about you? Bless her heart. All right, so that part is done. Now we'll add our other pieces. Get our little banana piece here. And all of these are designed to be just about 1/4 of an inch space all the way around. Add our adhesive on the side. Now you want to make sure you keep your adhesive as close to the edge as possible so that you have room for your gift card. So that folds up like that. Okay, now our other little piece here, if I can pick it up, there we go. It's going to go down here like this. Now our little hat, we're going to stamp. Stamp one there. We'll stamp one here. And then we'll add a little heart embellishment. We'll stick that in there like so. Glue him to our card base that we created. And we are done. How's that? Isn't that adorable? His little face. Just squeeze his little face. And then this will fit in one of the envelopes perfectly. I would use the yellow one. And you can just, oh, I should show you that the gift card will slide right in there. $100 wine voucher. How's that for a gift card? All right. See, by using the bigger punch, you can see more of your designer series paper in the back. And then this will just fit right into your envelope, like so. And you could stamp some bananas and birthday hats and all that kind of thing if you wanted. So what do you think? Didn't that turn out cute? I love quick and easy. This is one of my favorite designs for a gift card holder. I don't know about you. So there's our 2 gift card holders and another peek at my layout. His little face. See how fun that is, just adding the little mustaches? I really enjoyed this kit. I thank you for stopping by and spending some time with me this morning. I hope you have a wonderful New Year's. Be safe, and let's pray for a wonderful 2022. And I will see you back here next Thursday. I'm going to finish up today's blog post. I just got to put in the links and everything. I forgot to tell you, next week starts Celebration and the January through June mini catalog. When you buy a 3-month subscription to Paper Pumpkin, you qualify for a free item out of the Celebration catalog. So you'll be able to get started on your subscription for Paper Pumpkin. I'll have all the links on today's blog post. Again, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Bye.